coming up tonight. It's a tribute that I'm paying to this lovely woman. But there are two things that you'll be hearing from me, or two things. One of them is the unity and the love, and how it really came to be that tight between she and I. I will reserve that for the second part. The first one is the character traits of this woman. And I will just have two of them: resilience and generosity. You've heard a lot about how generous and Mojoko was. That generosity made her do so many things for those she knew and those she did not. If you go to the Mukunda village, for example, she's done a lot for the women there. But one thing that I really want everybody to note is the resistance that she met even in her period of generosity. Just like Christ met a lot of resistance when the only bad thing, if any, that he did was his readiness to die for mankind. And Mojoko Forteh was like Jesus Christ. Hey. Yes. And I'll tell you why. Because despite all the resistance that she met, despite the roadblocks that she met in extending her generosity, her kindness, her goodness, she never gave up. And that continued even in her sickness and death, because she was a good fighter. She's been sick for a long time now. She kept fighting. She kept fighting. She kept fighting. Just as what she was doing for the people of Mukunda, for me, my family, and many other people. She met resistance. When my grandmother died in Bova village, Boya, then I was here in the United States. This woman, with all the rain that fell, and the bad roads we had at that time, had to go to Bova village from Limbe, because I was married to her sister, younger sister, and she hadn't known me much then, but she went to Bova to bury my grandmother. When my uncle passed away, she did the same thing, despite the resistance that she met after her first visit to Bova. When my children were born, all the way from Cameroon, this woman sent $200. I know there were moments when she was setting up a project. We used to talk. Sometimes I would send small monies here and there. But I was surprised that she would send me money from Cameroon instead of the money coming from the United States. She sent us clothes. She brought so many things, even food, when she visited the United States some years back. I don't know how much I could say about this woman. But we kept on and kept on and kept on. She will call, I will call, she will call, we will sing together, we will dance together. Even when she visited us some 2 years ago, we danced in my house. And you heard, she loved cooking. And despite her sickness at that time, she still wanted to go to the kitchen, and she went. Even though my wife said, please no. I know Church, you want your microphone. Let me say a little bit about this woman. I'm so touched because this is the last opportunity I may have to talk about her. And I will be brief from here, Churchill. I beg you. Please. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Give DJ 2 bottles of Guinness. He's a good man. All right. So please, here is where I'm going to. This woman, again, despite the resistance, she used the other R, resilience, to conquer that resistance. In sickness, it was the same thing. So I loved her so much. And she loved me, she loved my family. But there was one thing I kept asking. Why is it that this woman cares so much for me? Why does she keep calling me every time? Why do I call her every time? What is that binding force? I started my investigations. And I'm saying this now, Brother Chris doesn't know it. Because Brother Chris kept calling, when we talked together, he kept saying, please, if nobody else will talk at my wife's funeral, I want you to say something. And I was wondering what I would say. Because I have a lot, but I want to be brief now. I've said this so many times. And here is the case. This is the secret I want to deliver now. This woman was called, prior to her marriage, and Mojoko Moka. You don't know where that Moka came from. There were 2 brothers in Mokunda.
And let her get her words. Thank you. I will not be as long as my Tiango did, but I have a few things to say. I will not say long for as long as I've been married to this family, because it will be so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I want to thank all of you for coming. I am the second husband of the family, and October 7th this year will be 37 years of marriage in this family. So as you can see, I'm right behind my good friend and other brother Chris Forteh. And I want to take a few minutes to talk about my relationship with this couple and the one that just passed. I have sat here all evening. I've been to the funeral home, everything. Nothing made me cry today. Not because I didn't feel the pain of her loss, but one person, I call this person the lawyer, my lawyer in the family. Emilia and I come a long way and we're very close. She made me cry. I was tearing over there and wiping my eyes. And my wife was, I was wrong. Because when Emilia spoke, Emilia took me far. Emilia is a replica of this woman we're celebrating today. Replica. I want to thank my Boston community. I left you, but you never left me. Yes, thank you, Boston. I love you. Thank you, Albany, for putting up a great show. We thank you for the support. I want to thank my daughter, Clementine, for such a wonderful job. My dear brothers and sisters, I have 2 children. And I prayed so hard for the first to be a girl, but it turned out to be a boy. And my wife wasn't too happy because they came and told me the news that, oh, you just delivered a boy, and I dropped the cup of coffee on the ground. But when my girl came, it was a huge celebration. And she just got married 2 weeks ago. It's not that girls, it's not like boys are not good enough, but there is a certain thing in girls that when you have them, you know you have a child. Yes. And I'm a testimony of a father that is well connected to her daughter. Yes. So I want to thank Clementine today for really standing up and defending what a woman is all about. Thank you. We are married to a very wonderful family. I come from Manu, but when I go to Fako, I feel very free. Sometimes even freer than when I walk the streets of Mafi. Yes, because I love my in-laws so much, and I got that lesson from my elder brother, Mr. Chris Forteh, who is married to this family. Brother Chris and I have a very, very, very close relationship. When I started the foundation in Cameroon, I made him the Cameroon director. Because I knew I had somebody on the spot who would do the right thing for me. And trust me, between us, we have done so much work in Cameroon. So much for the past years. At least 6,000 patients treated and operated in Cameroon every year for the past 9 years. So he's my brother. And if there's one thing you have to learn among these girls that we're married to, him and I know them very well. Because he has done 40-something years, I've done 38, close. But the one thing that is common among us, when he got married to his wife, the wife came with a problem to him. He said, I'm going to tell you one thing that will make this marriage work. And if you don't accept, it will not work. I have to take care of my family. He's right there, he will tell you.
Quite true.
And it's the same order that I got. It's the same order that I got. Because it was coming from their mother, the best mother-in-law you can have in the world. And not only that, the late Sister Anne Mojoko Forteh, the best sister-in-law you want to have. I will not talk about her intelligence because you've heard all those things today. But I want to talk about one thing. This one was the diplomat of the family. It takes a lot of characters to make a family. But there's one thing that keeps a family together, the diplomat. Because these words, my elder brother, who most of you know, Professor James used to say, words are like bullets. When they come out, you cannot bring them back. So you have to be very careful with your words, because silence is gold, and of course, noise is silver, or any kind of metal you want to call. Okay? So I learned that from being in this family, that there was a diplomat in the family that no matter how hot she got, because if there's one common denominator in this family, they have very hot girls. Very sweet, but when they get hot, they get very hot. And luckily, they have two men who are willing to cool the temperature when that happens. But the difference, the one unique factor that this woman we are celebrating today had, was that as hot as she could get, she would cool off very quickly and get back to what she had to do. So I'm here to tell you guys that we have lost a great leader, we have lost a diplomat in the family, we have lost a doer. I don't want to talk about her generosity and philanthropy and all that, go over it. I don't want to talk about how much money she has given me that I don't want. I don't want to talk about how she loves to look people look good, because if you've been around me, you know I like to look good. And she loved me. But yes, she loved to see how I look. Because she liked to see a good looking man. And she would tell me sometimes, so, you want to come home and you look like that, go change your clothes. But people are like, Pastor, now see. And you know what? They go and change his clothes. And we'll go change his clothes, and we'll go out and we'll laugh and laugh and laugh. But let me tell you guys, okay? We have lost a great sister. I've cried a little bit, but the crying is a cry of joy. This is my only plea I have with this family, because I'm here married forever. Okay? I'm here to stay. And I just want to say that there's no family that loses a leader and it doesn't shake the foundation. Okay? This foundation has been shaken. And I felt a shake even before she passed. But I want to tell you guys today that, please, my dear brother Chris, my dear brother Sam is there, please, we are going to act like great men in this family, and the other men who are married to this family and help. I know when women quarrel, sometimes they lose track of the focus. And that's where the men come in to at least redirect. Yes, it's true. I'm not putting it, I'm a feminist, I love women. But I know where they come from. We have great women in this family. They are very, very energetic. They are go-doers, they do things. And I know that because from the word go, my wife said we have to do things for this family. You can see, Madeleine, that's my first baby, Madeleine. Emilia came not too long after. And so on and so on. And we're not done. So I just want to say it came from the top. She set the tone and we follow suit. And I just want to say we are here to continue that journey of building this family. We are here to continue that building. It is not done yet. Whatever is going to happen will not happen. Whatever is shaking, the foundation is shaking right now, it is going to be strengthened up as it's supposed to be, because Sister Anne is up there watching us. And not only that, the best angel of this family, Mami herself, who had gone a few years ago, is still watching us today. So I just want to say thank you so much for being a great set of girls, and your brother in Cameroon, whom I love so well. Brother Chris, you and I will continue to work hard as we continue to work hard to put things together. I thank you for your advice. I just hope that you continue to be strong. Continue to be strong, because your wife will continue to pray for you and guide you as you continue to do your things in this world. So for everybody else, thank you for coming. And I just want to say, we love you all. And I'll leave you one simple word. One simple word. We can talk all we want tonight. Let me tell you, if there's one thing I want you guys to take out of this funeral, this celebration, it's a celebration of love. Nothing. If you've ever received a message from me, text, email, my motto is nothing but love. That's it. I love to the point where it's a disease. Yes, but that's just me, okay? Love heals. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's put a hand together for Mr. Igui. Okay. Someone left their watch in the bathroom. Please, if you forgot your watch in the bathroom, please go to the front desk and collect it. Thank you.
We need to wrap this up and actually try to celebrate and dance together. So this is the last talking. I had a brother, Humphrey. Unfortunately, it looks like he's not made it here, but he did produce a song in honor of my mother. And I want to invite my Kamaluk community to come up here with me and one of the leaders of the group to say a word, and then we're going to dance to the song that was produced in honor of my mom. Once we do that, we want the DJ to open the floor so we can celebrate Mom and dance together. Thank you. So Kamaluk, please come up. My family here in Albany.
Hi everybody. On the behalf of the Cameroonian Association, we have to thank everyone for coming. As Clementine said, we are not going to talk for long. But I just want to tell people something. I know a lot has been said about Mrs. Forteh. When Ma came to this to Albany, Clementine was in school. That was in Ben's Ellard's house, and we had our Kamalok meeting. Ma brought Clementine, and she told us, she said, this is your daughter. She held Clementine's hand. She said, this is your daughter. You people take care of her. She has to belong to this association. And Ma's generosity is just too much. Before she left that day, she gave us money. She said, I like this group, and I want you people to continue. Usually when people come from Cameroon or from home, we tried to support them, but instead she was supporting us. So Ma means a lot to us. The Cameroonian Association want to tell you, Clementine, thank you for taking care of Ma. When my mom passed, some of my Nigerian friends were telling me, congratulations, congratulations. I said, why are you saying congratulations? They said, when you take care of your parent, and your parent pass, it is a blessing. So Clementine, congratulations. Okay, so one of our artists, Humphrey, he was at the wake last night, but he could not make it tonight. So we are going to dance. He produced this music or this song. He composed the song specifically for Ma. So we are going to give Ma that honor and dance to it. And if you are moved, please join us, because the more the merrier.
It's Mr. Katie, the beat's perfect.
Almighty God, welcome our dear mother, Mama Anastasia Forteh, in your heavenly kingdom. GM, you know, my you should be the Messiah. Now Pour rien comme ça, on te jalouse. Ton cœur est blanc, il te fait du mal. Tu es gentil, sans méchant. Toi-même, tu comprends rien. En réalité, la réalité, moi je te le dis. C'est ta lumière qui domine le cœur noir. Ne les calcule pas, tu as la grâce de Dieu sur toi. Tous ceux qui t'ont jeté vont te rechercher. Tous ceux qui t'ont humilié vont te respecter. Tous ceux qui t'ont enterré vont te déterrer. Tu as la grâce de Dieu sur toi. Élevé, élevé, tu seras élevé. Quel que soit ce qu'ils vont faire pour te rabaisser, c'est zéro. Élevé, toi, tu seras élevé. Entre nous qui crûmes et vous qui doutâtes, lequel a eu raison? Kérosène équilibre, Kiki Benzeni, Moulare. Souvent la méchanceté des hommes te fait tellement mal que tu n'as même plus envie d'aider quelqu'un. Pendant que tu fais des efforts pour que le bon y avance, ils font tout pour que tu tombes. Mais toi, tu dois les ignorer. En vie, Lucien, faut pas avoir peur, rien ne peut t'arriver. Ta mission sur cette terre, c'est Dieu qui a tracé. Eux-mêmes, ils vont le constater. Papa, son discours, ceux qui t'ont jeté vont te rechercher. Don't have a John, with the man from my young dancer, up to the Commander. The bomb of a John, Mana put Johnson from a baby.
Find the fine, there, what's up to love? Let's move back on, find the fine, there, what's up to love? Let's move back on.
Malay Chapakali, Nachanga Chami Benson Selma, Nasu Sergi, the Mabella, the Riconas, Manu, Sami Bird, Kumara. My angel says, your Baba, the Sami Bird, Kuma. You don't answer, the fight to your dancer.
Find the fine. What's up to love? Let's move back on, find the fine. Yeah, what's up to love? Let's move back on.
Come on. Because I'm going to see, they ain't sunlight, the now we love open now go back. The wind of no love of the light, the being no one be Johnson. You can go to church or place and see my Bella one while I am to find such a Martin, yeah, bon, down, no love, come on, so possible.
Find the fine. There, what's up to love? Let's move back on, find the fine. There, what's up to love? Let's move back on.
I'm not a girl with them.
Come to me, Isabel.
Da fulda, ma come vedo, da fulda, ma come vieni come, da fulda, ma come vedo, non tu da giocare, sei come, na ci sono poi, na dove ci fanno, na non da come, na te
Find the fine. There, what's up to love? Let's move back on, find the fine. What's up to love? Let's move back on.
Aha, what we kiss here? What's up? Come on. You come to the world. Why can't you see true love? All of the world is a good. Tabella, all of the world is a good. And I'm going to I look about all the world. I look about a boom.
I look about, 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 I look about.
When I look about all of the world, I look about a boom.
I look about, I look about, I look about, I look about, I look about.
There's something about them that we come out with the week. Fight to fight. You're to them to that world. Why can't you see true love? I wanna live as a baby. Wabena, I wanna live as a baby. And I'm about that. I look about, you wanna live and I look about.
I look about, I look about, I look about, I wanna live, I look about, I look about, I look about.
I look about, I look about what Jesus said.
I look about, I look about, I look about, I wanna live, I look about, I look about, I look about.
Let's not move down, cause I'm not going down. Let's not move down, cause I'm not going down. Yes, na kunjang cousin and a come down. You come now. Yes, na you're my cousin and I will come down. You come now. Yes, na you're my cousin and I come